They're not racing for the money. They're not racing for the world-renowned fame. They don't want to be a household name. They're racing for the glory, for the ability to tell Bucktooth Timmy about the honor of competing and completing the XXX downhill races. Therefore granting him the ability to tell Timmy that he can be something one day. And maybe, just maybe, get a blowy from Cousin Brandy in the porta potty. This is the Redneck Downhill Mud Races. This video is going to be a little bit different. Rednecks with Paychecks YouTube videos are more compilation videos of all the crazy shit that happens in the downhill tit raisers. So instead of having different sections, I'm just going to say fuck it and make a totally unorganized video of all the outrageous crashes and shit I see in these beautiful clips. So, just like any other type of content I find, YouTube says, hey, want to watch rednecks bomb some dirt hills and kitty cars? Yes, you do. I know you do. So, of course, my insomniac mind says fuck it and watches about 4 hours worth of content at 3 a.m. Why not? And I gotta say, this shit is spectacular. I felt like I was watching an actual sporting event and it was game 7 of the finals. The crowd was electric. And I don't blame them. Watching grown men and sometimes women get fucked up by Mother Nature's sweet dirt mounds sure does get the blood pumping. Now, as soon as you click on one of these videos, you're greeted with about 4 logos just all across the screen like you illegally downloaded Naruto from a website with sex in the URL. I'm already confused on what the actual event is even called, but I need to find that out because I already want to go to this newly instated national park. Not to mention, the channel name is called Reykjavik's XXX. It's totally unrelated to the event. There's no fancy bells and whistles. Just a guy on the front lines with a camera risking his life to get Kyle doing a full-on 360 in a Barbie Suburban. The most wonderful thing about this is how adamant the crowd is, which is pretty obvious why. I mean, when you shotgun 10 blue ribbons in the trailer next door with Brandy and then pack a hog before riding the tractor to the dirt mound, you might be quite twisted and cheer a little louder. I mean, this is America, damn it! I wouldn't want to be near sobriety if I'm attending this event.
I don't know where I felt like I get a little drink right here, do you, bud?
When you see a grown man splash his brains on a few pebbles after wiping out on a children's toy, the only thing that really comes to mind to encourage that gentleman to get back up on his 2 feet is... What really caught my attention to these videos, and how it got me sucked in like Ashley at an engagement party, was the fact that it's just straight up bone-crushing content. There's no bullshit women showing their tits. I mean, this is God's land. The video is just 20 minutes of people wiping out. That's it. It's amazing. This is funny and all, but this shit is an actual event with security, paramedics, hose, and announcers with microphones from the 80s that sound like a newly formed beehive is inside the speaker. You can't understand shit of what this guy is saying on the microphone. But you know he's cracking those jokes and maybe even a whip. In one of these videos, the cameraman God is standing behind this girl that won't shut up. I'm not joking, every fucking time a person goes atop the Mount Everest of Texas, she won't stop screaming. And I get it. That's the point. Hype up the legends who are risking their life for the everyday man without balls of steel, but damn it, at least move a couple people over, because she screams right into the fucking mic. But, wait a fucking minute. We need to know where the fuck they get these toy cars and who's buying them. They are shit. Half the time they ride down the hill to hell with 3 or 2 wheels. Now, obviously, it makes it even more fun. But these athletes are more at risk of being injured, and the league doesn't seem to care. We need to get these players together and form a players association to help mitigate these risks. My email will be in the description. Alright, enough of that. Have you ever been to a hockey game and sat along the boards so you can get that full experience of Tom Wilson crashing the skull of Patrick Kane into the glass before the eyes of your 4-year-old daughter while she sips her apple juice from the Blackhawks sippy cup? Well, that's pussy shit. Extreme dirt hill races have bales of hay to try and isolate you from the chaos. Notice the key word try. There's nothing that can separate you from getting a face full of tire and blood hammered to your face. Only real men and women face the music and stand in the front row. It's a part of the culture. Instead of banging on the glass, you bang your Bud Light can across the rider's head to wake him back up. If the type of sport I like to enjoy doesn't have that type of fan interaction, I don't want to fucking watch it. So, I have some friends who call me a young Margaret Thatcher, and family that say I'm, and more times than not, superior to Susan B. Anthony. For that reason, I felt the social responsibility to show you history being made in extreme dirt hill racing. The first ever woman to compete. When I saw this, it truly brought a sweet, delicate tear to my eye. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where's the couch? Why do I feel like a certain type of beat should be playing before this right now? Or why am I about to watch a gangbang on YouTube? Now hold on, just a quick minute, buckaroo, you fucking misogynist. Just wait. I told you it was gonna be legendary. Why would I go on that whole rant about my feminist ancestors? She's rolling in the hay like she just won on the greatest stage of them all, because she did. And I better see her in the fucking Hall of Fame. But everything is not so fresh and dandy. The more videos you watch, because there are quite a few from the event, there are definitely some that are just not to par. Either the hill hasn't been primed, so the speed of the vehicle going downhill is compromised, or simply the track for whatever reason is shorter, so you don't get that epic turn towards the end of the track. But luckily, it's only like 2 videos where I found that to happen, so it's not a big deal. The last point I want to make, and the actual point to these downhill races, is when a contestant goes down the track without flaw, or at least makes it to the end, the sound of the grit underneath the wheels of Barbie's pink Jeep is cum-worthy. You go through 20 minutes of concussions, but every so often you get a supreme athlete that completes the race. And all of these variants that I've talked about makes this festival one of a kind.
So what is it powered by?
Alcohol.
Obviously Bud Light,
Well,
stripper glitter.
It's powered by Bud Light, stripper glitter, and hopes and dreams, man.
I like it, man. I like it. Good luck. I'll see you at the bottom.
Rednecks with Paychecks happens twice a year, and I think I'm gonna have to go to this beautiful event one day in the future and maybe record the experience for a part 2 to this video. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot that you'd stay to the end. Make sure you subscribe, like, and make sure to comment. I hope you all have a blessed day.